Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. Reminiscing, looking at photos, good times, thinking about you, and dwelling. Well, I do feel your person is spending quite a bit of time thinking about you, having a lot of thoughts about you. Those thoughts come trickling in at times from out of nowhere, and then off they go, taking trips down memory lane. Sometimes they see something that triggers a memory of you, perhaps seeing a number that reminds them of you, or hearing a song that reminds them of you, or seeing your initials or your name out and about in the world when they are out and about doing whatever it is that they need to do, causing them to stop and reflect upon happier times, upon the good times when the two of you were together, where you were laughing together and loving each other and creating and building so many beautiful memories with each other. It's also these memories that they are reflecting upon, looking at photos, looking at your photos, photos of the two of you together, photos from happier times when the two of you were out and going on dates and going to parties and celebrations and festivities and perhaps even travels that you shared with each other. Reliving those moments by looking at those photos as well. Wishing they had done things differently. Wishing that things were very different right now. But they know that they can't wish it and make it so. This person knows that in order to have you back in their life, they need to do something. They need to stand up, they need to make their way towards you, and they need to present themselves to you again as a romantic partner. And for you guys watching the reading, you probably do a lot of this yourselves, reminiscing about this person, thinking about them, looking at your photos, perhaps rereading old messages that you shared with each other, listening to voicemails. I feel they're doing that as well, trying to get a hit of your energy, because this person always feels so much better when they get an energetic hit from you, even if it's just from looking at a photo or hearing your voice through a message. But your person wants more good times with you is what I'm really hearing, because thinking about you is causing them to really miss you. It's also making them realize that no matter how much time passes, they can't shut thoughts of you off. You are always on their mind. And they know that every day they're going to have thoughts and memories of you, no matter what they do. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Twin flames. Well, this is about shared feelings, mirrored emotions, your other half, reflection of your soul. There is a deep soul counterpart connection here between you and your person. And whether you are in a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, please just take it as it resonates. You will see when this person returns that the things that you have been going through are going to be very similar to what they have been going through or what they have gone through during this time that you're apart from each other, because you do have those mirror experiences to each other. And when you start talking about that stuff and start sharing these things with each other, it is just going to be so amazing to both of you that you both went through something that was so similar. Different experiences, perhaps starting new jobs at almost the same time, perhaps moving to a different place almost at exactly the same time. Whatever it is, you will see and you will be amazed at the different, I'm going to use this word, coincidences that have happened in your lives that are so very similar, that are truly the synchronicities of our lives telling us that yes, there is a strong connection here, because these are not individual experiences for each of you, but something that is tying you together for a stronger fate, right? But also these shared feelings. You can feel your person's feelings for you, and they can feel yours, because you can't have feelings that aren't unshared in this kind of connection. The connection goes both ways. You both feel and experience everything from each other. And because you are able to feel and experience this person, their emotions, their feelings, their thoughts, that tells you that yes, this is a strong divine counterpart connection. You reflect to each other those things within yourselves that you need to work on. And you have both been doing that individually during this time apart. And as you do come back together, and you start having these conversations about everything, and you start even sharing those things with each other as well, you will be amazed at how similar the experiences of healing, growth, and transformation are for each of you as well. But I like this one, reflection of your soul. You are each other's soul's reflection, and your souls are trying to come together into union. They always have been, but you're going to feel an intensity of that building up because the souls are really pushing the two of you together now. So you're going to be feeling that even more so than you have in the past. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Self-love. Self-love is so important. And perhaps your person has not truly loved themselves. Perhaps they went through experiences earlier in their lives that told them that they weren't lovable. Perhaps they had romantic relationships with people before you that were constantly berating and degrading them, telling them that they weren't good enough, telling them that they were unworthy. Instead of lifting them up, always bashing them down and kicking them down when kicking them further down to make them feel even worse about themselves. And those kind of relationships, there is no support in those relationships, and it can have left your person feeling very unloved and very unlovable. And perhaps this is things that they experienced when they were younger, when they were children. Perhaps their parents treated them this way, or whoever their parental figures are, or other adults in their lives, saying that you're never going to amount to anything, you're just stupid, you are never going to be able to make anything of your life. And you know what? When we are told that stuff from a very young age, you know, that gets trapped within our psyche and in our subconscious, making us feel unlovable. So that when we do see what love is really like, we can't understand it. And so we shut down from it. We run away from it. And I feel that that is what has happened for this person in this connection with you, for many of you watching this reading today. But self-love. If your person has always been told that they were unlovable, it is going to be very difficult for them to love themselves. And if you can't truly love yourself, it is really hard to love someone else because you have no frame of reference. Your person is working on accepting themselves. They are also working on their self-awareness, and that is part of the growth process for them during this time you're away from each other. But as well, you guys watching the reading, it is important that you love yourselves. It is important that you understand that this person has not run away from you because of something that is wrong with you, because of some shortcoming, because there's something about you that's not attractive. It is because of something that has been going on within themselves for a very long time. You just have reflected back to them those things that they need to work on within themselves. So while they are off doing that, it's very important for you to turn your attention upon yourself. All the love that you feel for this person right now, pour it into yourself, or pour it into your friends, your family, your pets. Whatever makes you feel loved is the point. It is important for you to love yourself and practice positive self-care by doing something every day for yourself that makes you happy, that makes you smile. Whatever that is, it can be something big, it can be something small. It can be something big like deciding you're going to take a week away and just go off and have a vacation. It can be something small like saying to yourself, I am going to treat myself to my favorite coffee beverage today that I haven't had in 3 months because I've been trying to save money. Or my favorite candy bar, or my favorite piece of fruit, whatever it is. And these are just very simple examples, and everybody has different likes and what helps them feel cared about, and practicing positive self-care. It could be about getting a different salt scrub for the shower, or taking a sea salt bath, or working out in the yard. Do something for yourself every day. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, just take a little bit of time for you, because self-love and self-care is very important, because when you are in this disconnected space from your person, it can be very draining to you as well, emotionally, physically, spiritually. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Obsession. And that is why it's very important for you to take care of yourselves. If your person is obsessing about you and dwelling on you and thinking about you all the time, you are going to pick that up from them. And that can be emotionally exhausting because you are feeling so much coming from them. It can also be physically exhausting because they are tossing and turning at night instead of going to sleep, and that in turn can keep you awake. Self-love, self-care is very important for you guys right now, but also for you guys watching the reading. If you are finding yourselves going into that place where you are overthinking or perhaps dwelling or obsessing about these different negative scenarios that could be the outcome for this connection for you and your person, turn that off. However you can, turn that off. Whether that is about doing something to practice self-love, whether that is about going for a run, 15-mile run around the block, whether that is about repainting all of the rooms in the house, all the walls, whether that is about rearranging all of your furniture, doing something to shut that off. Turn off that mental chatter. Turn off your what if, because that is not doing anything for you either. And when you feel those thoughts coming in, try to zap them, try to turn them off, and instead pour self-love into yourselves. And that is going to keep you in a much more grounded space. But let's see what else is coming through, please. Getaway. That reminds me of those old little Volkswagen buses that were always so cute. Runaway in the sunset. Begin an adventure. Go on vacation. Okay, self-love, self-care. Runaway in the sunset. Begin an adventure. Go on vacation. Get a night away. Go spend the night at a friend's house for the weekend or for a night. Someone that is positive, someone who is a positive influence in your life, who will encourage you to practice positive self-care as well. But I feel that more so this is about your person wanting to get away with you. They want to take a trip with you. They want to travel with you. They want to create more memories with you. They want to have adventures with you. They want to drive off into the sunset together in a beautiful convertible, perhaps down Highway 66, I think that's what it's called, or Route 66, Route 66, I don't know. It's just a way of explaining something, just the two of you getting away. The two of you getting away for a weekend, for a week, for a few days, for an overnight, where you can get to know each other again, where you can spend quality time together. But what I'm really feeling about all of this is that your person can't stop thinking about you. They want more memories with you. You are on their mind all the time. And once this person returns, they will never leave you, abandon you, shut down from you, or run from you ever again. But we're going to use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? This is the Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant is all about a traditional relationship. This tells us your person wants this traditional relationship with you. Now, that tradition could look different for different people. It can be about the two of you moving in together. It can be about getting engaged. It can be about getting married. But ultimately, it is about commitment. Confirming what I said a moment ago, that once your person returns, they're not going to leave ever again. Because your person does not want to be without you. Your person has realized this during the time you've been apart from each other, because they do miss you. They can't stop thinking about you. They have this longing, this desire for you that nothing can quench. They want you and they want this connection, and they want to come back and they want to build a better partnership together with you that can go the distance, that can go long term, and that is what this Hierophant is all about. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Knight of Coins. Well, the Knight of Coins is about slow and steady progress being made, but the Knight of Coins is also about someone who is thinking a lot, thinks too much. Your person has you on their mind. Now, the interesting thing about the Knight of Coins, though, it's not about this obsessive thinking or dwelling or overthinking. It is more about a strategy. It is more about a plan. It is more about being analytical and logical and figuring out how they're going to get from where they are now to where they can be in this getaway van with you, in this getaway for the two of you. The two of you getting away, having vacations, rebuilding this relationship that will ultimately bring the two of you to this partnership, to this commitment that comes with a Hierophant. But you are on your person's mind. They are taking their time as well. The Knight of Coins is someone who is a bit slow to move, but yet when this person moves and comes towards you to reconcile and explain themselves to you, it will be for keeps. It will be for good. Your person won't pull this same stuff with you ever again, is the point there. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Nine of Swords. Well, this actually makes sense with this reading today, guys. Someone who is overthinking, someone who has insomnia, someone who is obsessing, someone who is dwelling, someone who is what-ifing, which again, what-ifing never does any of us any good because it keeps us stuck in that space of worry and overthinking, which can create anxiety and despair. Your person tossing and turning, not being able to sleep, and you are picking this up from them if you are unable to sleep as well. And when that happens, it is perfectly fine for you to ask God, the divine, your angels and guides to return it to the sender, to turn it down several notches, or turn it off completely so that you can get some sleep, because sleep for you is about practicing self-love and positive self-care. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The Six of Coins. Well, the Six of Coins is about balance, actually. It is about restoring balance to this relationship. It is about your person seeing you as a gift. It is about them acknowledging that the divine brought you into their life. And instead of kicking it away like they have before, by running away from it, by abandoning this gift that God has given them, which is you, by the way, they are going to treat this precious gift of love that is you with so much more respect and so much more honor and dignity than they have in the past. Now, the Six of Coins is also about reciprocity. It is about equal give and take. It is about your person giving back to you so much more than they ever have, because they don't want to be without you. They don't want to lose you. This person wants this partnership with you. This person wants it all with you. And when they do come back to reunite, to reconcile and move this relationship forward to this place that comes with a Hierophant, which is about long-term partnership, they will never let you down again. They will never run away again. They will never leave again, because this person has had to deal with what that feels like. And that as well is that Nine of Swords experience. Worry, self-doubt, some fear, some anxiety, overthinking, overstressing, and they don't want to go through that again. They don't want to be without you again, is the bottom line, which is why when this person returns, they will never leave you again, because they see this lifetime with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.